stand still is when we're at a crossway.
Yeah.
And even then, sometimes she will not stand still. And I have to circle her and circle her. It's like, oh my gosh. That's my only problem with her, is other than the finishing touches of teaching her collection and stuff like that, she will not stand the frick still. Oh. And she always dodges those little manholes.
I don't blame them. My friend fell down a big one. So.
Did a manhole? Really? Oh my God.
They hadn't put the cover back on properly. This is somebody who we used to work with.
Oh no.
And he fell down it. He really hurt his knee.
Well, yeah. Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Yeah. It was downtown somewhere, downtown Las Vegas. And I'm not sure which street. It was years ago.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Here, this is such a nice little outing. Just nice and quiet. You're welcome. Just a nice little trot around the block.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming with me.
Oh, you're welcome.
I just don't like driving alone because you never know when something will happen.
That's good.
Same thing with riding, and people are just like, yes, Dancer, it's a hole. People are just like, well, why don't you just take her out? She's not going to do nothing. I'm like, 9 times out of 10, she will not do anything. But what happens when that one time she does do something?
Or if something else, like if there's a dog out or something.
And a dog attacks her. Or what if a dog jumps on me? Or,
I mean, think that's smart.
Yeah, I do not want to do this alone.
Or if you get a flat and then you're stuck.
Oh my God, I had that the other day. Oh, it was awful. What's her name? Allie and, we're not going down that road, Princess. Allie and Jenna was with me. Allie was actually back at the barn, and she had to get Diane's truck. She had to get Diane's truck to pick me up and lead Dancer back out of the back of the truck because I couldn't handle walking the 1.5 miles. I tried, but it was uphill so much. I'm just like, screw this. It's like, someone come get my horse. So here's Dancer pulling the cart with the flat back behind the truck. I mean, granted, it didn't phase her with no weight in it, but I didn't want to ruin my rim. She's like, woo-wee, this is a lot of work. Uphill, mush, mush, mush.
Good girl. You're going to get some carrots when we get back. You see her ear go?
I know, she was like, ooh, carrot. Dancer, here's a good girl. I love my baby mamas. Look at her little ears.
She's totally paid attention.
There's my mama. Look at her getting a workout, man. Yeah. Can you imagine us jogging like this up a hill?
No way.
Oh my gosh.
I don't really like going up hills.
I don't
like riding bikes and stuff. I can walk them, but to run or mush it up a hill.
No, we're not going in a little area, my dear. I love it when people do that, when they slow down and gently go around. I hate it when you get these people in these big trucks, like the 18-wheeler or 1-ton trucks, and they hit the air brakes. Scares the crap out of the horses. Or you get these people in these sports cars and they just zoom past you. And it's like, really? Even though 9 times out of 10 it doesn't scare her, but it still can.
It's not very respectful.
No, it's not.
They do the same to cyclists as well.
Yeah, it's like, respect your people on smaller wheels. You're getting a workout, mamacitas. Oh, we're going to the 95.
Is that where we're at?
Yeah, that's where we're heading to, is the 95.
Wow.
Alrighty, Dancer, you want to get on the freeway? God.
She's like, I could take on those trucks.
She's like, yeah, I'll go out there and trot and be awesome with it, but I would rather not chance it, my dear. What if something happens and they weren't paying attention and they swerve and...
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can't believe what a beautiful day it is.
Isn't it nice out?
So I'm in a t-shirt. It's like,
I know.
A few weeks ago I was in my gloves and mittens and I had like footless tights on under my jeans and woolly socks, and I was still cold.
Look at her trot.
Yeah.
Whittle waddle, whittle waddle, whittle. Her cute little butt.
Yeah. She's totally in shape.
She has a little bit going on in the belly area, but a lot of that is a pregnancy belly. I've gotten her toned up the bottom half. I just haven't gotten her toned up round-wise.
She's very good. I had fun today.
You did really good.
Thank you. I love it when Diane says, But last week she said, do you trust me? And I'm like, yes. And she said, I want you to let go of the reins, kick him and go as fast as you can.
Oh dear God.
and then right at the last minute turn in. So I did it last week and it was really exciting because he can go really fast. And then when she said me to do it today, I'm like, it's good because it makes me just like, it like shows me how much how much freedom I have to give him when he's running.
Oh my gosh.
I learned a lot today and last week. It's fun. And riding pistol as well.
Yeah, pistol will really teach you how to use your leg muscles.
Yeah, it's good.
She's a really fantastic little horse.
Yeah.
But if you do not know how to use your leg, man, she won't listen.
Yeah, you'll be off.
Well, it's not that you'll be off, you just won't get her to go nowhere.
Yeah.
There's my good girl Dancer. Bless you.
And Nikki likes Dancer, yeah?
Yeah, actually, Nikki and Dancer get along really good. I mean, obviously, I'd never put them out together. I don't turn minis out with big horses. But sometimes we'll have no choice but to stand tied together. And anyways, when we stand tied together, Nikki might do, or Dancer might do a little, but they're done. They don't strike. They don't get pissy. They're just there.
How about pistol?
No.
Pistol's funny. When we were, every time we like charge past today, she does that hole where she gets her teeth out and like does that ugly face, like get away from my stool.
Yeah.
She makes me laugh.
She did that.
Old lady.
Yeah, she did that today. We were is when you were riding her bareback, she would come to me, pin her ears, and like try to jump onto the block with me, and I'm like, get away.
She's like, I'm done. Like, no, we're not. She looks, with that winter coat, she looks more like a Mustang.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She's really
in really good shape. She's so much better than when she was at the other place.
Oh my God, Edward.
Like a different horse.
Yeah, way better than Jackie's.
Yeah.
Way, way, way better.
Yeah.
No. She keeps wanting to jump the lines.
She was the only Mustang at Jackie's, wasn't she?
No, Jackie had another one. Kahlua was a Mustang.
Oh, okay. I remember Kahlua. I didn't realize she was a Mustang.
I've never met someone that Dancer, really? Did you see her jump that?
Yeah.
I've never met someone in this horse industry that is so money greedy that they will literally put money in their pocket before they feed their own horses. I mean, I've never seen that. It's like, how can someone run a business like that, the horses be thin, not necessarily bone thin, but thin, and feel okay? How do you sleep at night? And her excuse is that she has cancer and all that other stuff. Well, I understand that you have cancer, then either A, get rid of the business, rehome the horses and keep what you can afford, or B, just hire someone to do it.
Yeah.
But then she doesn't want to pay out of pocket for good, decent help.
Yeah. It makes me sad because I knew all of those horses, and it makes me sad.
Well, you know, Jewel was my love.
She was a beautiful horse.
I love my Jewel. Jewel's my angel. And Jackie offered to sell her to me, but I'm like, I am not buying. Even as much as I love her, she could give her to me and I wouldn't take her, for the main reason I would have to just put her to sleep. Because she's like 28 years old, is ate up with navicular and arthritis. No, I don't need a horse like that.
Yeah.
That's going to be way too much maintenance.
Yeah. Like Popsicle, the last time I saw Popsicle made me really sad because she was all like
thin,
beat up, her hoofs were all split.
And she still rides the crap out of her.
Yeah, like, but just bit to tell off all the other horses and like thin because she's not the most dominant one in that herd, so she wasn't really getting enough to eat. But when I saw her feet, the hoofs were all split and cracked and like way long. And
And she's still out there using her like that.
Yeah, I don't know, this was a while ago when we went up there, but just to go check. It's when it first kind of all started to go down.
Hi.
Large dog.
I get that all the time until people get up close. They think it's a big dog.
I think it's like a Saint Bernard.
And I'm like, no, it's a horse. The other day I was driving and this little kid yelled out the window and said, "Oh my gosh, it's a miniature Belgian." I'm like, well, she does look like a tiny little giraffe. Look at the little hair on her feet.
Yeah. You're doing so good.
Which is what I like. I mean, I like a mini like her because she can pull my weight and your weight so effortlessly. She can pull me and Diane, me and my husband, and she just doesn't think twice about it. She can pull almost 500 pounds and doesn't even phase her.
Yeah. Like we were talking about the other week, because they're used down the mines, so they were pulling carts full of coal. And
Pulling about 500-600 pounds, easy.
Yeah.
Sometimes more than that.
I have to watch that. Is it called Pit Pony?
Pit Pony, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a movie about them.
Yeah, because like I was telling you, my granddad, that's what he did. That's what horses. My mom said, so I was talking to my mom about her.
Oh, were you?
The week after we'd been out, and I was saying, oh, you remember like granddad with the pit pony? And my mom lived in a pit village. That's where she was brought up. And she said those horses were underground the whole year. There was only 2 weeks of the year where they were brought
Where they
out.
saw sunlight. Oh my God.
And said they had to have their eyes covered like liquid when they first came out.
Oh God.
For like a while, and then slowly like just give them a little bit of light, and then eventually like remove them. And she said they would go crazy. They'd be like running and
having
galloping
fun
around the field, because for the rest of the year they were underground. They never saw daylight.
Aw.
It's really sad. Yeah, she said her brother used to like get in the trees and like
watch
when they were try and get on them, like as they were like
crap.
like try and drop off from the tree and try and get on and stay on, because they would just go crazy.
Oh my God.
Like all like kicking and running.
Oh, they were having a good time.
3 for 2 weeks.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
Every horse needs to get out and have a blast.
Yeah. She's enjoying herself.
Oh yeah, she loves doing this.
Her little furry ears.
I know. And her little furry butt.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Thank you.
Goes at quite a pace.
Actually, this is not that fast for her. When her trot, she can go about 2 notches faster than this. She, the paint horse out at Allison's Snip, he has to lope to be able to keep up with her at a fast trot.
Wow.
Yeah, he cannot keep up with her at her fastest trot. He literally has to just lope with her.
I remember Baby Girl
Little
in
piglet.
the field, and then I remember Stetson running around trying to catch her. Remember that?
Yeah. I wanted to beat the crap out of that dog for that.
But she was going so fast for like on those tiny little legs. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I've driven Dancer out there as well.
Oh, cool. Right on the mud flats.
Yep, she loves it.
Yeah, it's nice out there too. We went out when Diane first came up here. That's where we went out there, and then actually when we were still at Sagebrush, when Jimmy was there, like before Jimmy left, we actually went out we trailered the horses and went up there and went for a ride.
Now, if you see what I'm doing, I'm just bringing her down really, really gently and very, very slowly.
Yep.
Because since we're going downhill and it's on pavement, I want her to break down to the slowest trot possible, then a walk, so that way she doesn't slip with her back feet.
Okay. Yep.
And here comes a motorcycle. Let's see how stupid he's going to be past my horse. Not too bad.
Yeah, he gave you some space.
Thank you. Girl.